Hey guys, it's Jacob, the student pastor here. I just wanted to say thanks so much for being a small group leader this weekend. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. I hope you're praying that God's going to do something in your heart and use you to impact and influence these students in an awesome way for Jesus. I'm going to just go briefly through a couple things for you. The small groups, there's going to be three sessions. But all three will be after a message from our guest speaker. So Friday night there will be a session after the message. Saturday morning there will be a session during the lunchtime, and then Saturday night there will be another session after that Saturday night service. There will be a Sunday morning type environment, but you don't have to worry about teaching or anything. We'll all be together eating breakfast and just kind of hashing over and remembering the weekend. But as far as sessions go, that PDF that I sent you, that is basically the PDF of the booklet that you and everyone else will get. So it's got the schedule, it's got the rules, it's got notes to take, and it's got those discussion guide questions. And so follow that, look into that. It's got all the scriptures there. But I will let you know that I'm not a big stickler on teaching so much as I am relationships. So really, your job this weekend is just connecting with students, making relationships, making them feel comfortable and welcome, and letting them know that they have an adult who cares about them and is investing time in their life. So those questions are just kind of a guide. What I would encourage you to do is, while you're in the message, write down your own notes and your own thoughts, your own questions and points, and maybe something that you remember from your life, etc. And base the discussion guide off of what you feel in your heart. Those questions are there as a guide for you to follow along with, that relate to the passage of Scripture that Jared's going to be going over. But it's up to you to make it relatable to these students and make them feel comfortable and be open to having a discussion with you. I look at it more of a discussion group than a lecture. I'm not so much worried about your teaching as I am your relationship with these students. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. That's kind of the basics of small group. Number two, the other big thing I'll be asking your help with is our games. We're going to have at least one, if not two games during every big worship service. And I'll need your help with that. So what that looks like is getting supplies and bringing them up to the stage for me, and kind of helping out with each game. And I'll give you verbal cues and different things, so you'll know exactly what to do. And we'll go over each game before the service ahead of time. And it's just kind of clean up and stuff. Maybe stuff might need to be thrown away or picked up or moved, that kind of thing. But I will need your help for that, as well as just being hype about it. Bring in excitement and an energy into the room that some of these kids might not have, and just be kind of a pumped up presence for them to see somebody excited about Jesus and excited about what this weekend is. So hype during games is a big deal for me. Hooping, hollering, and just pushing kids in to play games and to have fun and enjoy themselves. And then last but not least, your homes. If you didn't know, I think I've said, but there aren't any actual host homes for the kids. Once we dismiss at the end of the night, Friday and Saturday night, they'll go home. They'll actually go to their homes. It's unfortunate, but because of COVID, we kind of have to do that. So there's not actual host homes, but there are host homes for you guys. I'm going to get those specific addresses to you today. But there are people that are putting you up in homes and making sure you have a place to sleep and shower and that sort of thing. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me. If that makes you uncomfortable or something, then we'll get that taken care of. As far as what to bring, I'll send you a list, but anything you would need to survive 3 days, in somebody else's house. So you're going to be sleeping, showering there. We've got some air mattresses, but most of these places have beds. And then as far as what to bring for the worship services, obviously Bible, pen, notebook, you'll have your booklet, and whatever you feel comfortable bringing, that's up to you. Really whatever makes you comfortable as far as what to bring, and I'll give you that list here in a couple minutes later today. One last thing I would ask you, try to arrive 30 minutes early when you're leaving your house, either to be here on Friday night at 4, or to get here Saturday morning or to the different sessions. But try to be there 30 minutes early, because I'm going to have a brief meeting with you and the other adult leaders before each service. So try to arrive to those things at about 30 minutes before time if you can. If you got any questions, let me know. We've got the group chat. Text me, whatever you need, and I'll get with you about that. So love you guys. So glad you're going to be here. Excited for this weekend. Thanks for helping out.